So I started a new audiobook. I like audiobooks because I'm on the road a lot, but this one is called, I guess it's called Vision 54 or Golf 54. It's by Pia Nilsson and Len something. I'm not really sure, but the premise is that you can shoot a 54 every round. You can make 18 birdies, and on a par 72 that would be a 54. So the idea is always expecting the most of yourself and not selling yourself short. And the idea is that if you've ever hit a perfect shot once, then you can hit 54 perfect shots. And I guess the whole idea is, why not? That's got me thinking as to, yes, that's a valuable mindset, because no one should sell themselves short. Everyone should expect a lot of themselves, but also I think golfers can let expectations get in their way and keep them from working harder, because I don't think golf can be played well without practice and effort. I think every golfer has the potential to make 18 birdies, but I don't know. I guess practicing more and practicing better will open up that opportunity more. So using expectations to work harder, not using expectations to practice less. It's kind of a balance to strike, but it's got me thinking, and it's an interesting subject. It's about 80 degrees and Kayla's wearing a hoodie.
Come here. Sit. Jordy.
See, Lacey.
Jordy. Jordy. Jordy, put your butt on the ground. Jordy. Wanna go outside? Sit.
Come on, dogs. All the way. We are heading to do some errands. Got to do some shipping of some things. You'll never guess where I am. Back to Walmart. This time to ship a package, because there's a FedEx inside of Walmart. Yeah. And Kayla is still in the car with the dogs because it's too hot to leave them. I believe errands are done. Yeah?
Yes.
Doggies. You'll never guess where we are.
I don't.
Target. Again. We have used the chocolate syrup since we moved in, and we
Yeah.
just now finished it?
No, it's still not finished.
Oh.
And now you want to buy a whole
And I want to buy a new
thing.
one? Well, we've got to be stocked on chocolate syrup.
You gotta choose me a watermelon.
Okay, I'll choose you a watermelon. A watermelon inside a watermelon.
Look. Look at me go.
Okay, we got our little baby here. Do you remember in the office when they do this off the trampoline?
Yeah.
What was that for?
To see if Michael could jump off of the building and survive.
That's right.
Remember when White Fate gave birth to a watermelon? It's crowning, it's crowning. And Michael grabbed it, but it was too slippery, so he dropped it.
Yeah, he oiled it up.
Yeah.
Back from errands, back to the apartment. Yeah, that's it. So to continue on my ideas about expectations from earlier, I think more golfers have lower expectations than high. I think that's the majority. Obviously, golfers set their own bar too high relative to their effort level, and so most golfers don't put in much effort. They don't practice that much, whether it's a scheduling thing or a motivation thing or I guess even a laziness thing. Most people just don't put in that much effort relative to their expectations. People tend to expect a lot from a little, and you go to a swing lesson and it feels good. You're starting to feel a groove, and you expect this one little mental game, or you expect this one little tip to overhaul your whole game, just because you learned one little new tip. And golfers are definitely prone to that. I know from personal experience. But I think the majority of golfers expect too little. They forget about how good of a shot that they can hit. Every golfer has hit a perfect golf shot. I really do believe that. A perfect golf shot for them. A perfect golf shot for me is not going to be a perfect golf shot for Brooks Koepka, Justin Rose, whoever. Just different standards. But that goes back to basing it off of effort level and practice. So I believe that every golfer is capable of making 18 birdies in a round, but that's going to exclude golfers that simply can't hit a shot past 20 yards out of their own shadow. So you can't go across the board and say every golfer should have this gleaming expectation of birdieing every hole. I think they preface it with, if you have birdied every individual hole at some point at your home course, there's 18 holes, and you didn't do it all on the same day, but you birdie 4 one day, you birdie 7 and 14 another day, and you birdie 1 and 9 and 15 another day, and eventually you've birdied all the holes, whether they were on the same day or not, then that means you're capable of birdieing every hole all on the same day. And why not? It's 18 birdies. You've made all those 18 birdies. Why can't you do it in the same day? And that's the expectation everyone should have. But that, you can't say that if someone hasn't birdied all those holes. So there's balances to strike. Not everyone should expect that of themselves. Golfers that are capable of birdieing every hole can expect that of themselves. So I don't know. It's just it's something I'm working through in my mind of who should be expecting what. And definitely pro golfers, if they aren't out there expecting to shoot 54 every time, then they're selling themselves short. Good amateur golfers, really people that are capable of making a birdie. If you're capable of making a birdie, then there's no reason you can't birdie every hole. I do believe that. But in order to make that more possible and more likely, you've got to practice. You've got to put in the effort. So golf is a game of balance and going and lining things up and getting things good together. It's not one or the other. It's both and. It's almost always both. It's work hard, but also expect. Yeah, you can't do anything without working hard. So, yeah. Going healthy today.
Here's what I don't get. If women don't
Ice cream
want to be
dinner.
defined by their bodies, why are they always using them to get what they want?
Maybe they aren't. Maybe men are just